Hi there. Are you interested in improving your English skills in general? Are you preparing for English proficiency tests like IELTS, PT, TOEFL, and Duolingo? And are the grammatical mistakes that you make holding you back from getting your targeted band score? Well, this video is perfectly made for you because at the end of this video, I'm going to give you advice on whether it's worth studying grammar of the English language or not. And also, I'm going to give you advice on how to study the English grammar the best way possible. So, welcome back to Creasing Friendly. In today's video, I'm going to explain the importance of studying grammar. Well, grammar is a set of rules that govern how we use that particular language. Virtually every language has a set of grammatical rules that tell us how to use the particular language. For example, if we say in English, she went abroad 5 years ago, that would be a correct sentence. But if we say, she has gone abroad 5 years ago, that would be incorrect. Why? That's because 5 years ago is a time adverbial of past tense. So we are supposed to use past tense. But if we say she's gone abroad 5 years ago, that would be incorrect. That's because 5 years ago is a time adverbial of past tense. So we use she has gone, which is present perfect tense. So examples like this show that we need to have a good knowledge of grammar of any language that we learn to use the language accurately. Grammar is not checked directly in English proficiency tests like IELTS, PTE, TOEFL, but grammar is checked indirectly in all skills. For example, in writing, your grammar is checked in terms of whether you can produce accurate sentence structures or not. In speaking, too, your knowledge of grammar is checked. Whether you can use grammatical sentences correctly or not, whether you can use a wide range of sentence structures or not. In reading and listening too, if you do have a good knowledge of grammar, it really helps you. Because grammar is checked even in reading and listening indirectly. For example, in fill in the blanks question type, if you do have a good knowledge of grammar, it really helps you to predict your answers beforehand. So it's really worth making effort to study grammar, improve your knowledge of grammar. So how can you improve your knowledge of grammar? What is the best way to study grammar? Well, the first piece of advice is that you should choose the best study materials to study grammar. As for what book is the best book to study grammar? Well, Raymond Murphy's English Grammar in Use, which is published by Cambridge University Press, is the one I recommend. That's because this book is immensely useful for learners of English, from basic level learners to the advanced level learners. Because this book not only explains the rules of grammar of virtually all topics of importance, but this book also explains these rules in a lucid way, in the simplest way possible. The examples are used from everyday life there are more examples than the rules. So this leads to next piece of advice, that the best way to study grammar is to study examples first, not the rules. The majority of students do just the opposite. They study the rules of grammar first and then they study examples. Whereas they should do just the opposite. You study examples first and check if you can relate these examples to your situations. And finally, study rules. If you do that, your study of grammar will be more effective. You can study grammar more effectively. In a better way, your knowledge of grammar of the English language would be much better if you study grammar this way. Well, with this, we finally come to the end of today's video. I hope this video really helps you to study grammar the best way possible. So I wish good luck with your study of the English language. I wish you good luck with